Hey Legionnaires, welcome back to Middle-earth. We're here with another glorious siege battlefield today. This is a 2v1 where Erebor is taking on the armies of evil alone. And they are massively outnumbered in this one. They are here today defending the city of Dale in this 2v1. And yeah, the numbers are not looking good. 2,000 dwarves against 6,000 orcs and goblins here in this one. So yeah, we have the goblins over on this side landing. We have some Knight Raiders here. One poor Knight Raider there just getting absolutely domed by the Arch Tower, but poor him. He will be remembered. Absolutely not, because goblin lives do not matter. But yeah, over on this side as well, we also got Mordor, and I believe over on the far side as well. I guess technically where Erebor is, yeah, you can see Erebor off there in the distance. But yes, the rest of the Mordor army is setting up as well. Looks like they're going to be arriving a little bit late, to be honest, which might honestly work in the dwarf's favor, but we'll see. There's a troll weirdly also just crossing the... A wild troll crossing the plains. Oh my gosh, they got a lot. There's a whole herd of them. My gosh, a herd of trolls. I guess do they come in herds? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows the ways of trolls other than Tolkien and maybe Sauron. But yes, I hope you guys have been enjoying the content recently. If you have been, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support. It really does help out the channel as I try to just zoom in. I can already tell that the walls of the walls here are going to be a pain. I was trying to say the walls of Dale. It then was going to come out as dwarves, which definitely does not make sense. But yes, if you're enjoying the Lord of the Rings action and would like to see more, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support. And certainly, I mean, you know, Lord of the Rings very much in at the moment with like Rings of Power, whether you like it, whether you hate it. It's obviously irrelevant at the moment. We've got Uruk archers here already focusing down. Looks like some Dwarven warriors. A bit of a waste of ammunition, really. I mean, they're shooting onto walls at dwarves. It's a pretty bad idea. Lots of orc rabble here, so these guys might be what's stacking up the numbers for the orcs, to be honest. Like these rabble, which kind of like, you know, makes it a bit more interesting that these like lower tier orc units are here to play. They will certainly allow the dwarves to get some massive kills, that's for sure. I mean, these dwarven miners here, they're not great, but they might do okay against things like rabble and orc warriors. They are shock infantry, so it's whether they get focused down. I mean, yeah, I don't know why the Uruk archers aren't shooting these guys. That'd be a perfect target for them. Over here, oh, jeez, already, this is not looking good. Dale's on fire, if you hadn't already gathered. Like, really badly on fire. It's already at 15%, that's -1 morale. Yikes. We also have goblin spear warriors arriving here along with a lot of other raiders and just goblin infantry. They're going to be getting ready. Looks like they're going to be taking on miners and dwarven warriors, a bit like on the walls over on the far side. The goblins, though, are going to have a pretty rough time of it. They've got archers to deal with here, archers of the Red Mountain here. They're going to get some nice side shots into this combat here. But yeah, that is not looking good. But yeah, the first combat actually taking place on the walls over here. We have the miners and the warriors of the dwarves here facing off against the landing troops here. Orc warriors, which I really wish would get a bit of a rework. I think they still, I don't know, they look okay, but I feel like they just could do maybe a little bit of a rework. But obviously, yes, lots of announcements recently with Dawnless Days about their campaign and their plans for it, so it's good to see that it's getting closer and closer to a potential launch. Obviously, still a long way to go, but it's very exciting to see. All warriors here shaken. They're not happy with this attack. This could break them, you know. I mean, -6 morale. That's not helping because of the arch towers here. Yeah, this is what's doing the damage, I think, the arch towers. Orc warriors, yeah, not looking great. So that could really help them. The goblins over here have engaged against the dwarven warriors here. I love the banner of like, the goblins there. It looks great with like the skull on top. And these units are great. Wish these guys are fighting in Moria, but maybe they've beaten the dwarves out of the mountains, and now they're coming to attack them in their own homelands in Dale and Erebor. Clearly the men of Dale were away on holiday, and the dwarves got left in charge of defending it. The miners joined the fight here, kicked out of their mines. Now they're ready to get their pickaxes covered in blood rather than coal and soot and rock. Yeah, Knight Raiders already losing here decisively. They're nothing impressive. They are trained though, so I'm surprised they're doing that badly. They're very much a flanking unit in my opinion, the Knight Raiders. But yeah, lots of them over here. just lots of goblins generally. I mean, we've also got High Chieftain's Guard landing here. Really good elite unit. They look great as well. Look at the rust like on them. I mean, yeah, the numbers of the... Oh my gosh, this unit is getting focused on these Spear Warriors here. But yeah, I mean, the units for like the Orcs, they're just lots of numbers. They're not necessarily good in quality. And what is going on in this game? Orc pikes here and stuff, just like trying to muscle their way through the gate. Got Arable Axe Warriors here. This is going to be costly for the Orcs because they're going to lose a whole bunch of men. Or I should say Orcs to the oil, I'd imagine, unless... No, it does, Gatehouse with oil. It should be pouring a bunch of oil down onto these Orcs, but it doesn't seem to be. The Orcs here battling away, trying their best. It's certainly not the best position for the Orc Pikes, but I mean, they're actually not taking too many casualties. I think it's the rabble that's losing decisively. We do have Orcs actually. Oh, no, I thought these were Orcs, but they're actually miners. They look a bit like, from a glance, because they're all in brown as Orcs. Yeah, the miners kicking off the wall here. Looks like they've cleared out their Orcs over here as well. I think it's just some rabble. Wait, this is just a weak force over here. I mean, there's no like Uruks or anything like that. A lot of the money seems to have gone into, weirdly, into Cav and Trolls from Mordor. Yeah, really weird. I mean, they got Uruk Archers and they got, yeah, Orc Rabble. Maybe this is just to, like, simulate... I don't know, maybe it's just to simulate numbers or something for the Orcs. Just have, like, crappy units. I don't know, but I mean, they are eventually killing off these Dwarven miners. Nearly all dead. So that's a bit of a win, I guess. The pikes over here have pushed through a little bit. Or pushed up, I should say, not pushed through. But they have been broken, just like that. Broken and gone. That flank from the miners has certainly helped. I think the Dwarves has made that decision to pull back a bit just to allow a flank to happen. Yeah, really nice there. The Goblins over on this side, not having much success, but at least they're not getting like chain routed like like Mordor is currently. Night Raiders are, I mean, I don't know if this is the same unit, but they're doing okay. They're actually beating back these miners now that might want to just retreat. What is over here? I mean, we've got pole arms every... Oh, 2 Wardens already in the front line. Well, I mean, this is an expensive unit just to throw straight into the front line. I mean, they've got Dane back here as well and another Dwarven Warrior. You might want to think about taking on, like, putting up the Dwarven Warrior. Even if they've got to take on these Goblins. Already regretting their choices in coming here to Dale. We've got more trolls over here as well, mountain trolls. But yeah, certainly if I was the attacker, the goblin player over here, I'd be getting my archers, which I guess he is at the moment, and get them over here, start focusing down these Tomb Wardens and Dane as well. Get him killed. Get him dead. The trolls over here, they're actually battering down. Oh, this is a bad idea. Trolls actually here battering at the gates, trying to get in, but the oil is coming down on them. I don't know what the damage is, 85. It's not bad, but they are losing trolls. Look at that. Already down to 8 out of 10. Look at that. Already. Yeah, that is actually pretty... Oh, and 7 out of 10. Yeah, they lost a lot of trolls there. That is not good. They've already weakened those Orcs before they even got into a fight. The Orcs again stormed through the gates. Craving Dwarven blood. Oh, and the towers have come down. I think that's actually done more damage to Erebor than it has to the Dwarves. To Erebor than it has to the Orcs, sorry. Erebor and the Dwarves are obviously the same thing. And then we have Uruk Archers that have run out of ammo. Being cut down here by the Dwarves and the walls. I mean, the Dwarves are just getting insane kills here. These Uruks might be honestly better than some of their infantry that they've thrown in here into combat. Like, these are actually at least Uruks. Certainly have more armor. But yes, these Erebor Axe Warriors are going to be the pain. I mean, I don't look forward to seeing the Manchu Claimers wherever they are. They're somewhere down here. Where are they? We lost them already. But yeah, the Manchu Claimers, they're going to take a lot of fire. They're going to take a lot of pain. These Erebor Halberdiers over here already at half strength. Not sure how that's happened. But yeah, where the heck did the... Oh, they're there. They're literally their Manchu Claimers. I've just been hovering on top of them, it seems. Goblins are making a rush up here now, and it does seem like they pulled back the Tomb Wardens and allowed the Dwarven Warriors to engage here on their own. already. I mean, the numbers are coming down. There's only like 400 dwarves have been killed and 2,000 orcs and goblins. They're actually kind of rushing. I don't know if this is a mistake by the player or what, but yeah, goblin heavy archers here. Just trying to pull through the Dwarven warriors here. I think maybe they're just giving a right click to go after the... yeah, I think there was a mistake was made there in the player. I think maybe he was giving them the attack order to go after the Tomb Wardens and didn't realize that they pulled back. Maybe? I'm not sure. But yeah, the Tomb Wardens long gone now. They're staying well away from those archers. And we do actually have a bit of a fight here between the trolls and the halberds. Trolls are losing, probably mainly because they are died to that oil rather than they're doing badly against these halberdiers. They really should knock these guys aside if they're full strength. But they are not. Dwarven halberdiers hold strong. And look at that. Troll dies in a very weird way. Gates have been captured. It's okay. So the gates over here have been recaptured by the miners and the Erebor axe warriors. I mean, all that's left is just the pikes and the archers and some orc rabble. There's a soul over here by Mordor. It was for sure a bit of a failure. But it's obviously a game of attrition. And honestly, it's going to come down to the goblins, I think, to make the difference. Because Mordor's just seemingly throwing away his troops like it's candy. Yeah, so we'll see how this goes. I mean, there are still some troops out here. I mean, there's the Cav, obviously, could be very effective here. If it can get good charges, I mean, you could maybe charge these Manchu claim. It's a bit of a tough target, but could give it a go. Dwarven miners here certainly focus them down while they just stood there. Got Night Raiders, and we've got a shock infantry. We've got Mordor Urks in here as well, which are a shock infantry unit for the goblins. They look pretty damn awesome, to be fair. I do like their look. Mordor hiring out some of its muscle to the goblins. But they're still losing. These Dwarven warriors here have only lost like 36 men, and they've killed hundreds probably of goblins here. Good rear charge literally on offer here. Orc rabble or trolls could just get in behind here and take out these Dwarven warriors. And we are seeing archer fire, which is on a bit of an angle here, shoot over the side and try and hit these Dwarven warriors. Do with maybe getting a little bit more of an angle, but the Dwarven heavy archers trying to do that bit. We have got Urkai now engaged with the Tomb Wardens. I don't think this will go too well. If they were dying to the Erebor halberdiers, they're going to certainly die to these Tomb Wardens. So like that, the Urkai wasted, gone. We have got Orc Rabble supporting, but yeah, they should just surround this unit. Don't let it get out. Then it's a free Dwarven kill, really. Good to see that they're at least shooting these Dwarven miners. I think it's actually with artillery, not really with the archers. You know, giving it some effort. I mean, these goblins are shooting back here, or they're obstructed. I think they're trying to shoot the Dwarven warriors, but the Dwarven warriors are going to get out there scot-free. They've won that fight. They defeated their enemy there. Very nicely done. Here we go, Cav charge going into those mandatory claims. I thought they might, and they did in fact go for it. It's actually, it's not even the Witch King, it's the Nazgul, which is good to see. Yeah, no, okay, so they brought the Black Rise. They brought like the 9 instead of bringing like an actual bodyguard. Okay, it's a little bit cheaper. I don't know how strong they really are, but I think fairly strong. Halberds over here, though, our side actually like break. The cavalry charge and the Orc Warriors supporting. It's actually no break in this unit. We're killing it off anyway. I think the Cav might start to suffer after a while, but infantry seems like it's doing the job. We have shots coming in here. I think that's from the archers. I think they fired like one volley and they're trying to support it, but this is not looking good. They're going to need Danes coming over. Danes coming over to support this scenario. It's not a bad idea. The dwarves over here as well are actually getting beaten back. All pikes here winning. Erebor Axroy is kind of getting pinned against this door. I don't know what's happening there. Again, the dwarves up here. Seems like they're doing fine. It's a war of attrition that they are winning. Just keep slashing, keep killing. Endless hordes of orcs. How many are there left of the orcs? 3,400 and 1,300 dwarves. It's going to be close, to put it like that. I mean, the dwarves are... They're starting to run out of reserves. Summons to the Eye, though, and Orc Warriors are starting to turn this around with the arrival of Dane here. See if we can find him. Is he anywhere in the front line, or is he being a coward? Oh, there he is. He's not really in the front line at all. I guess maybe he doesn't want to waste his strength yet. Save himself for the real fight at the end. This Cav just needs to get out of there. Just do another charge somewhere else. Same here. Cav's losing. Don't keep it in combat. It's not how it works. Again, they found another gap in the line. Look at this. Archers in behind the Dwarven lines. How has this happened? How have the Dwarves, like, forgotten about this route? They've got some reserves, but not many. We're actually seeing crossbows get rushed into combat down here. Instead of getting shot at, they're like, you know what? Screw it. We'll send you guys into combat. Fair play. They might actually win this fight. Goblin archers, they're okay in combat, but Dwarven crossbow is much better, I'd say. More heavily armored. Yep, look at that. Losing decisively. Again on this side. The dwarves beating them back. Goblin blade warriors, yeah, failed. Looks like we're about to see mountain trolls go up with some night raiders. And the dwarves are starting to lose a little bit. Only a little bit. They could do with certainly burning more of this city. At 25%, it's -2 morale. Look at these dwarves. They see what's coming. They're prepared. But yeah, if the goblins and Immortal can burn more of the city and just bring down the morale, that will certainly help against the dwarves, who obviously got really strong morale. Oh, he's changed his mind as that troll. It's like, I'm going back down the hill. Oh, he's going to charge it now. Oh, you fool. You shouldn't have. Smash some dwarven skulls. Go on, you know you want to. Oh. These trolls are so goofy sometimes. Oh, there you go. Knock him down. I mean, he's killing a few. He's got more kills than the Olokai, I think. This is not looking good. Dane is like... Oh, he's in a mess here, put it like that. He's in a mess. Uruk Archer. I'd honestly just send these polearms here. Get these polearms into combat. You can kill a lot of archers here. But yeah, Dane is like fighting on multiple fronts here. Fighting archers, he's fighting the cav, halberds. His bodyguard must be a little stretched here. Well, it's not a guess, you know it is. Manager claims to trying to help. He's still winning in combat though. It's also this cav here is just charging into these archers. Could run a lot of them down. What are the numbers looking like? 1,000 versus 2,400. They've just routed everything over here on the wall. Have the dwarves. They've got some fresh men to come up. Uruk archers losing here. So it seems like the dwarves did manage to beat those pikes eventually. I guess morale might have beaten the pikes rather than the dwarves. And finally, this dwarven unit here is actually starting to lose. It's getting poked to death with halberds. Which honestly might have been the first thing they should have done. Because look at this, the dwarves can't even get in close. They're screwed. But yeah, I mean, the dwarves are bringing it over there. Two mortars help rout those archers, and they're gone for good. Well, one of them is definitely gone for good. Trebuchet, oh, not Trebuchet, Onager's still around to certainly do some damage. The 9 foot here, though, he's pretty banged up, but 45, 40, well, 43 now. He is a banged up unit. Again, Cav down here is actually killing off these archers of the Red Mountains, so that is not a good sign. Don't know, I feel like they just pulled through there a little bit. Just a little bit, you know. Bit of a pull through. Mordor, you know, doing what he can to win now. But yeah, on this side, they're just using crossbows to hold back the enemy. I mean, the crossbows are probably getting good shots onto these mountain trolls. We're taking their merry old time to get up here, but yeah. I mean, the trolls could just smash into one of these units. Just need to do some damage somewhere. Oh, these guys are getting gunned down. Poor trolls. Is he routed? I think he might have. No, not quite yet. Another one died. At least they might catch this crossbow unit here. They're going to do some damage to dwarves. And these are the little victories that the goblins need. Oh, again, kind of just pulling through. You need to be aware of that, guys. High Chieftain's Guard here. These guys are probably the most elite infantry being brought by the armies of evil.
The whole unit has been destroyed.
But the Gobbos, they should beat this this crossbow unit. I mean, they've got nowhere to go now anyway. They're trapped by this other High Chieftain's bodyguard. It's just, I mean, they're racing to try and get these crossbows. Settlement is now under 31% damage, -2 morale still. I thought it'd be higher. But yeah, I mean, the Goblins, they've got some forces left. I think their Trolls just broke, just like that. Yeah, Trolls just broke there at 1 man left, or 1 Troll left. Mordor is basically out. I think, well, the Black Riders, there's only 4 of the 9 left, so somehow they managed to actually kill some unkillable wraiths. Impressive for the dwarves, I'll give them that. I guess maybe though they could. Technically they're a bit witch. Yeah, the Witch King says no man can kill me, so I guess. And the dwarves aren't men, so I guess it kind of checks out. They could kill him, in theory. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say the dwarves must be below 1,000 men at this point. At 800, it's looking a little dicey, but I mean they are getting the armies of evil pretty low on men themselves. I think that's the crossbows giving you up. They are running for their lives. They've seen that Dale's on fire and they're like, what's the point? Only a -39, it's still -2. Jeez. 800 versus 1800. It's going to be close. Got Manchu claims now coming over here. They're going to try and change the tide of battle here. They need to get their reserves back to the dwarves. They've got a few key units here. I mean, some healthy dwarven warriors, like half-strength axe warriors, even some more here as well. I don't know where they've gone to. But yeah, they've got some decent units they need to get back. The onagers, though, for obviously for the attackers, could still be huge. Not the dwarven one, the goblin one, nearly out of ammo. But it could certainly burn at least one more of these districts down to the ground. I mean, that's all they need is just to try and break morale. 42% at -3. That's still... But yeah, it's rough, put it like that. But it's still not awful. Night Raiders and Goblin Blades and stuff like that, all moving up. Archers have just run out of ammo just at the key moment when the big push comes from the Goblins. It's going to come down to a grind of 2 choke points here for the Dwarves and the Goblins. It's going to be just who has the greatest will. The dwarves holding on. I want to see how many kills these Manchu claimants have. They must have an insane amount of kills. Like an insane. Oh my gosh. Yeah, like you kind of like zoom out. You don't realize. You think, oh, the Dale's not on that much on fire, and then you like zoom in and you're like, oh, it's really on fire. It's really like you come to a new district and you're like, all of a sudden it's all on fire. You're like, oh my gosh. I mean, to be fair, nearly half of Dale is apparently on fire, or has been burned to the ground. So yeah, it's pretty bad. But I mean by the Hobbit, it's all just desolate anyway, so clearly this is an improvement. That's what we got left here. 2 Wardens, still healthy. There's still like a few little cav just dotting around. So I mean, they're obviously having to keep the 2 Wardens there just to protect the rear. Over on this side, the Goblins making another assault here with their Night Raiders. The Archers here being overwhelmed. At the moment, they are losing. Yeah, again, they just pull back their Archers, and now you can see the Goblins trying to break through. I think the order commander's making the goblins try and like maybe pull through. I'm not sure, but they're kind of breaking through a little bit. Doing quite well. And now moving over the two more into this side because they're a little bit worried, I guess, about the potential of them breaking through, especially with the Goblin Spear Warriors there. That is a bit of a worry. There's just a lot of reserves that have been taken up just defending rear positions just because of Mordor obviously being in the back line. So that's really good by Mordor, you know, making himself a nuisance even if his army's gone. Mordor Uruk's rushing in there, really blowing up on this side here. There are the goblins, and all this is really achieving is just tiring out units that really aren't in combat. So you want to just try and stop doing that and just save their energies. Artillery's still flying in. Look at this, trying to hit units down here. I'm really not sure what they're aiming for. 48%. We're nearly at half of Dale on fire. My gosh, does it look good though? Look at it. What are the numbers now? 1,500 versus 700. Really could go either way. Spear Warriors here for the goblins are losing. Two Warrens need to get their pikes bloody here. Goblin Spear Warriors are really, I'm gonna say it, one of the biggest hopes that the goblins have a breaking through here. Also, they need to try and kill Dane. Like, if they have ammunition on their archers, which they don't, they really need to try and kill Dane. I guess they have a tiny smidgen of ammo here, because that will also help. With morale losses there, that could also help break the dwarves. But yeah, that's gonna be one of the main ways they're gonna have to try and break through. Andrew Clemens here, still racking up kills. Still absolute champs. It's down to 27 men. They don't even give a damn. They're just like, yeah, screw it, we'll be fine. Archers here, Uruk archers again. Just need to keep her, save their ammo, try and kill Dane. Honestly, what they're going to try and do. I just realized as well, with this tower on fire, it's actually floating. This is a mystical tower, and it's clearly full of magicians and magic-y stuff that we shouldn't be questioned or tampered with. Where the grind goes on. Hundreds of goblins die just to kill one dwarf. At least that's how it feels a bit. I think they got all the Spear Warriors are broken and the Night Raiders. That is a bit of a chain route. If I've ever seen one, that's a bit of a chain route. High guard now on their way up. I honestly don't see how they're going to break through. Really, these archers over here that have ammo, they need to try and find an angle. Like, you've got to try and get around the flanks. I don't think they can go up here. No. They'd have to go all the way around the battlefield just to try and get a flank on these two Mordants. By them, could be over. So, yeah, they've got to maybe just retreat their infantry and just shoot them head on, which isn't a bad idea. They haven't got a great missile block. Dwarves on this side, again, also seem like they're having a lot of success. I mean, Dane's just joined the fight here, so, I mean, he's coming here to invigorate his boys. Getting real stuck in, he is. You champ. The dwarves, in my opinion, at the moment, having watched Rings of Power, I think of my favourite characters at the moment, or at least the favourite scenes. Like, it just seems like more stuff going on, and just, I don't know, bring an element of humour to it. Oh, Dane here, can he get a kill? No. The goblin backs off, a wise move. I wouldn't face Dane in combat. Can he get a kill? Well, I guess that technically was a kill. This one here. That Dane just killed, smacked him with a hammer. Yeah, Dane there helping to lead his troops to a bit of victory. Mandatory claimers. I thought they were winning decisively, but yeah.
The enemy have rallied their units.
Two Wardens though are just getting peppered by archers. Can these archers maybe get a few more shots off on these two Wardens? I don't know. We'll see.
On your command.
Oh, it's brutal. That was a nasty volley there.
Fight me, you sons of bitches.
Two Wardens now, they can get some nasty stabbings off. I don't know. They're going to try and get some decent kills there. I mean, look at this, breaking these guys instantly. The goblins just seem to have lost all hope. And the dwarves all looks like they're going to pull off a bit of a miracle here. I mean, they started with like a 4,000 man disadvantage, or 4,000 dwarf disadvantage, I should say. Oh! These archers seem like they're overcommitted. Balance power is slowly shifting though, as you can see here. 600 versus 800. It is not looking good. I mean, I feel like, yeah, I mean, honestly, major mistakes were just really by the, I feel like Mordor just threw away its army a little bit. I don't know if it was like just had, like if its rules were just like it had to have low tier troops or what. They just did not really use their troops well. There definitely was a few opportunities that could have encircled some Dwarven units as well. Like the attackers, and just didn't. So that's just, I guess, lack of awareness there, just to encircle them. Oh, look at the kills there. There's two more near, just taking on the whole army himself. Airball crossbows here. Just getting hit by these, I think that's by the artillery out there, yeah. Orange, like, it's got insane range, man, to hit that shot. Units, they're starting to break here. Goblin Spear Warriors going. Heavy Archers starting to waver. If this general dies, oh, it's not going to help with shots like that. I mean, that could have easily been friendly fire on the Goblins. And that would have been catastrophic. Yeah, these two Wardens are going to just mop up kills now. Also, I mean, big mistake, yeah, I mean, big mistake by Mordor as well. I'm not blaming, putting all the blame on Mordor, because that's unfair. There were some mistakes by the Goblins as well. But, I mean, just throwing Zolok High into that gate and getting them killed, like, that was just wasteful. Just got burned to death before he even got into the fight. Like, Zolok High can get 200 kills, 300 kills easily. Oh, Black Rider's starting to die now. Oh, no. That is poor. Goblin King over here is also just getting impaled on pikes or pole arms. These two Wardens are going to come out with not golden armor, but red armor. Armor just covered in blood. I mean, they've only lost 30 men and they're still doing just fine. Insane, really is. Don't know what's happened to the artillery. Just realised that honor just disappeared. I think it might have broken. Oh, yep, the honor crew just broke. So that's never a good sign that your honor crew is breaking before. And it's miles back in the battlefield. I feel like this might be the last Black Rider here. Fighting for dear life. Will he die here? I think he might. It's a shame that even though they have the Black Riders, not one of them like is wearing the Witch King helmet. Maybe it's, I guess, to represent like Fellowship ring wraiths. But they look cool. They do look cool. One of my favorite looking units. They really do make the wraiths look very nice. Very cool. But he's a tanky boy. I think he's actually going to rout. No, I thought he was routing, but he's actually going to try and get out of there. What a champ. Keep going, sir. But yeah, like, not long left now, and it looks like units are starting to waver, starting to break. Enemy general gone. There you go. Literally, as we zoomed out, he breaks. So there you go. Units are starting to break. I thought these were all Mordor troops, but they're not. But there you go. A Pyrrhic victory for the Dwarves. We'll end the replay and have a quick look at the end results. I mean, there's going to be some massive kills here for the Dwarves. I mean, 253 for Danes alone. 828 kills for 2 Mordans. My gosh. I mean, magic organization didn't get as many as I thought. 126 only. 431 for the Dwarven Axe Throwers here. 132 for 330 there. Sorry. Words are hard apparently for another one there. That's healthy. 442 for the Dwarven Warriors here. Mine is getting 208, which is very good. 206 for the Archers here, and 219 for these crossbows. Well done to Razorback, who was playing against the Dwarves. He did send this one in. It was a very, very close one between him and Shushu Master and Wheezy. We'll quickly have a look at the Goblins, played by Shushu Master. I mean, not many kills there, obviously. 60 kills for Trolls, 49 for Goblin Archers, 50 here, 54 for Goblin Chieftain's Guard. Yeah, not like masses of kills. Then Wheezy playing as Mordor. 82 for the Servants of the Eye here, but yeah, like the Olokai, just nothing. And then like 76 for Orc Warriors, 56 for Pike here. Rabble actually getting 52 miraculously somehow, actually outscoring other stuff. But yeah, not masses of kills there for the Mordor. But there you go, guys. That is today's Siege. I hope you did enjoy. If you want to see more Dawnless days, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new on here, and a comment show support. And I'll see you guys in the next one.